There's a reason this is my favorite flea market. This past weekend, my daughter and I headed to the Elkhorn Antique Flea Market in Elkhorn, Wisconsin. It's probably Wisconsin's largest flea market, and over the past couple of years, it has definitely become my favorite. We're waiting in line at the Elkhorn Antique Flea Market, just the way I like it, nice and early. Yeah.
Go, Pop. Grab hold.
Creepy. Creepy again. Weird.
Oh no, golden girl lost her leg.
Creepy.
I'd do a bundle package.
Okay, how much you got on the... $40. That's cool.
Creepy. Creepy the third.
Both have been on this platform. We're just dusty from being.
Paul Anderson over there.
Wuzzles.
Wow.
I had this one as a kid. That ET tray. That's what I used to eat my SpaghettiOs on.
Not a little longer, but
Blast attack. This is good. Modulock. That's pretty sweet.
It is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I said I'll do 23.
Now it's time to check out my haul. I had gone through about half the flea market at this point, and I hadn't bought anything. I found this Amigo Buck Rogers Killer Kane figure. He was rattling around inside of a bin of plastic farm animals, and so I asked if I could just take him out there, and they let me have him for $1. It's got the usual problems, you know, those Mego figures. One thumb broken off. Well, one's still intact, so that's good. Just another guy to add to my Star Wars Cantina. And then I found a stack of G.I. Joe Marvel comics. We've got the 25th anniversary edition here. This is number 86 from 1988. And then we've got a few special missions. We've got special missions number 3, number 5, and 26. And then we've got 2 European missions. This is number 2. And we've got number 11 here. Also, I think 5 more comics came in this stack that I bought for $10. But those other ones I already have, so I'm not showing you them at this moment. Next, I grabbed 2 vintage Masters of the Universe figures. We've got Extendar here, who I did not have, and I think he's a highly underrated figure now that I have him in my hands. All of his body parts pull out, his legs, arms, torso, and his head, and he becomes a much taller figure. I think he's really neat. I love the pearlescent finish on his body, and I'm glad to add him to the collection. And then another one I didn't have. This is Hurricane Hordak. He's got a little wheel on his back, and when you spin it, it spins the part here in his arm. He didn't come with any of his accessories. He's a bit more rare, so I actually ended up getting both of these together for $15, which is a really great deal, especially on Hurricane Hordak. So I'll be on the lookout for some of his accessories, but even without them, he looks pretty cool. It looks like he's got his arm blaster like on the show. Up next, I grabbed some 90s Kenner goodness here. My Kenner Aliens collection continues to grow this year. This is the Crab Alien. He's more of a rare one of the alien figures. I've actually never even seen one. Yeah, so he's kind of a mess. He's got 8 arms, so, you know, he's accurate for a crab, but, like, you can't really pose them too much. I mean, they're posable, but they're all in each other's way. So he's got these claws in front, and you can barely move them or do anything with them. And then he's got this long tail that has another claw on it that gets in the way of his face. Like, you can hardly pose this guy. He's not the greatest. And then he has 2 missiles that shoot out of his chest. One of them is missing, and the other one's here. You just push down on the missile in the back, and it fires. He's still really cool looking. It's just he's not too posable, but he'll be fine on the shelf. And then we got the Snake Alien, which I think is really cool. He's got this feature where you push this lever, and he kind of snaps like that. And he's got a bendable tail, so you can pose him in different ways, and he can, you know, hug onto a Marine. It's just a really cool figure I like a lot. And then we've got this Jurassic Park figure. This is from the Jurassic Park Dinosaurs line from 2000. It's when there just wasn't any Jurassic Park movies coming out after the second movie, and they just started releasing generic Jurassic Park dinosaurs, I think at Walmart exclusively. And this is just one of the dudes that came in a dinosaur set. He reuses the body of a Lost World figure, and then he's got Jaws Jackson from the Dino Trackers Series 2, and they gave him some really wild colors. And then I grabbed a bag of random parts the vendor had. We have this launcher that goes with one of the Predator figures. And then we've got 4 different Predator masks, which are good to have because when you find the Predators rolling around in a Lucy bin, you're usually missing these masks, so I have those just in case. And then there's 2 Predator weapons here. And the real reason I bought this bag of parts was to get this ghost that goes with the Fright Features Venkman, a figure I have and didn't have the ghost for. So for $5 for all the parts, this was well worth it. Next up, I grabbed this Muppet Show lunchbox from 1978 for only $10. This completes my Muppets lunchbox collection. I got another one to show you yet. I got a week ago at a rummage sale, but you'll see that in my rummage sale haul video. I'm doing those a month at a time, so pretty soon you'll see that. So I now think I have every Muppet lunchbox. This one is just generic The Muppet Show. It's got Kermit on the front with a mic. On the back, we've got the Electric Mayhem, Waldorf and Statler on the top, Fozzie on this side, Piggy on this side, And just some randoms on the bottom. It's got a little bit of rust on the edges, but the images on the front and back are good, so it's still very displayable, and I'm happy to complete this collection. Here's a bunch of cool figures I got for only $2 a piece. Right here from Filmation's Ghostbusters is Jake Kong Jr. You probably already know that there was already a show called Ghostbusters before the Ghostbusters movie came out, and they made a cartoon of it before the Ghostbusters movies got their cartoons, and this is a figure from that cartoon. So I think the only reason any Filmation Ghostbusters figure exists is because some kid asked for Ghostbuster figures and some annoying person grabbed the wrong ones on the pegs. But this is a pretty rare toy line. This is the first one I have from the collection, so for $2 I definitely had to grab him. Then from the real Ghostbusters, we've got Power Pack Hero Egon here. Doesn't come with anything, but I really dig his outfit. Kind of looks like some early 90s tracksuit or workout suit with all these bright colors in different geometric shapes. We got some Ninja Turtles back here. This is Toon Shredder from the Toon line. It's pretty similar to the original release of Shredder, except he's got a gray torso and a silvery blue and silver face mask instead of the purple and blue. Pretty cool figure that I didn't have. He's missing all his stuff, but I think that he has the same cape and belt as the original Shredder, so I have an extra one of those I might give him. Then there is this Construction Mutations Donatello. This figure is awful. I kind of love how awful he is, though. He's barely posable. His arms just go up and down, and his legs just kind of rotate a little. But the gimmick with these is that they're Transformers. So you could transform Donnie here into a bulldozer, which I'm not going to do now, but it's just ridiculous, and I don't really know who would want to play with these, but $2, kind of an oddity to grab. Then there's Cyber Samurai Don here. Fairly rare figures, not super common, so for $2 I definitely had to grab him. This was after my time in Turtles when they were really latching on to other gimmicks. I feel like they were trying to go into some Japanese versions, trying to capitalize on Power Rangers and all the other Japanese things that were coming to the market at the time. So this is kind of like a Shogun Warriors version of Ninja Turtles. So he's got rocket firing fists that don't work very well. There goes that one. That come off, and luckily this figure, even for $2, still had both of his fists. And he's got this chromed out mask that you can take off to see like a regular Donnie face underneath. Kind of neat figure, kind of an oddity to add to the collection. And then the final and best thing I picked up here is the 1989 Ninja Turtles Party Wagon. Mint in box. Not sealed, but this Party Wagon is the best I've seen. I've been holding out to get this item until I found one that was just right, because I feel like they're kind of overpriced, because it's probably the most iconic and common Ninja Turtle vehicle out there. But this one had a beautiful box, and I'll show you the inside very soon. So this one finally came home with me. Before this, the only Party Wagon I have in the collection is one I found for $1 at the thrift store, and it's missing pretty much all the parts. So I'm happy to finally add this iconic item. You can see how clean the artwork is on the front. Little bit of scrapes on the top of the box, but not too bad. It's still pretty square. It's great, great artwork. Bottom. And the back of the box here. This is going to look really great on the top of my new Ninja Turtles display as the current centerpiece of that collection. And here is the toy itself. I find these a lot of times with broken pieces and stickers that are peeling, but you can see here how clean this is. This sticker is just perfectly placed, not a scratch on it. The entire thing does not have a scratch on it. All the stickers are laid out nice. Mine as a kid, I even broke the clip here that holds the front part on. This one is nice and clean. Like I said, nice and clean. So door still works. bombs still fly out. I doubt this is the original rubber band, but it's there, came with it. I kept really good care of my toys as a kid, but this is beyond that. So I don't know if someone just didn't play with this one or what, but it is a pristine example to add to the collection. So that's it. Definitely check out the Elkhorn Antique Flea Market if you're in southern Wisconsin or even northern Illinois. It's really awesome for anything old, including toys. Leave a comment down below about what you thought of my haul, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Toy Cave for more toy hunts and hauls. Thanks for watching.